Hello everybody, hello, welcome in. Welcome to everyone already in on chat. Oh, and it's being funny. Welcome Kimberlyn, first in. Welcome Saturn, is Holly, isn't it? Holly, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Welcome in. Welcome Angie, welcome Laura. Welcome. Excited for another live stream. It's one of your favourite things of the week. Oh, it's becoming one of my favourite things to do as well. You haven't watched a randomizer video yet? Well, make sure you grab yourself a snack, a whole meal. Relax. It's a long one. It's a long one. Welcome Zoe. Yes, it is Holly. I was right. So nice to chat with you with Understand Colouring. Yep, it really is. It's nice. And the fact that you get live chats as well, the fact, like, because I always reply to comments, but having that live feedback response and being able to see different things and whatnot. Hi Catherine, you barely coloured today and now you're due at the pub quiz, so we'll just be here briefly. No worries Catherine, have fun at your quiz. You'll have to let us know how you get on. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be finishing this this page. TV had no sound. That was weird. That is weird. Try closing out of it and come back in. I always find it kind of crazy thinking of people watching me on a TV. I'm just like, ooh. It's a big, like, and Zoe's TV is big. Yeah, I was just doing a bit more of shading off camera, just going over some of these leaves because they were looking a little bit patchy to me, so I was just trying to go over them. Give them a little bit more. Need to put my chair up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think I need to go over these ones. And then I'm just going back over with the olive green. Got it working now, just got back from the Works and Audi, picked up one of the Frida McFadden's new books, and then from Audi they had frosted chocolate orange Pop-Tarts. I was like, ooh, let's give those a go. Of everything chocolate orange. Yeah, me too. Audi used to do a chocolate orange ice cream, like Magnum style one. That was really yummy. They do other flavours now that I like. Watching on the phone as I colour, got TNT Sport on the TV as my football plays at 8 PM, fair enough. Is pub quiz like a trivia night? Yeah, so pubs are places in the UK where you go for food, they have a bar there, alcoholic drinks, people will often watch sport there, and they do things like weekly pub quizzes are quite regular for a lot of pubs, or it's just a quiz, trivia, you got different rounds. Usually it's in teams. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Am I? Whoa, bless me, sorry. I did move away from the camera, but as you can hear, my sneezes are quite loud. Well, they can be. Hi Paulina, welcome in. Yeah, bar trivia, the general knowledge questions, sometimes a themed round, but this one is mostly unthemed. Hi Yana, welcome in. You're working on the Wolf's Dragon page in Sargon. Yana, you've got to try and pronounce it. Like I did. The Storsjudrut. Yeah, it's a tricky word to pronounce, that's for sure. I saw your completed page, Yana, on Instagram with all the leaves. It looks amazing. Steve says hi. He's over on his desk finishing his dragon spell page this evening. Ooh, lovely. I've only done a little bit of basing. I've kind of had to put it aside and focus on buddy colours recently. We have that here, just making sure I knew what it was. Good luck, Catherine. There you go, Kimberlyn. Yeah, just pub quiz, trivia night. We'd call them a quiz more than trivia. Bless me, bless you, bless you. Yeah, it was a loud one. We only have 4 tonight as one of our regular team is on holiday. Which page, Zoe? This month's Dragon Spell page is the Dragon Fruit one. I can show you how far I've got up to with it. It's right at the bottom of my whip pile. No, near the back, isn't it? Yeah, I've just based the Dragon Fruit with alcohol markers, and I fear my page is going to fall out from the binding, which is great. Yeah, I just wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go with the rest of the page yet. I kind of want to do the dragon white and black speckles, but just trying to figure out how I want to do that. So that's my progress. Can't wait to see. Working on next month's. Oh, next month's is so... I think it's really intimidating. I was hoping that any of the pages would win apart from this one. I just have no idea how I want to do it. But I think I'll play into the space timbery theme of it and make it do a galaxy background. Not sure with what yet. Alcohol markers, could do ink tents, watercolour, and then use colours from the background like the pinks and the purples and the blues on the dragon and elements. So I think that's how I'm going to approach it. I want to try and get this done because I'm already 1 behind. I never got round to doing the mouse page, so I don't want to be missing another one just because it's intimidating to me. I love trivia. I wish I had a team I could make up. Hee hee. Yeah, trivia's fun. I like trivia too. I'm just not necessarily the best at it. We played it a couple of times at uni and that was fun. We did this end of the 2010s decade quiz at uni once, and we did that on campus at the university. I went to Southampton, and one of the teams had someone who was part of the Southampton University Challenge team. And for those not in the UK, University Challenge is a quiz show on TV with extremely difficult questions on, and it's it's mostly like postgraduate students from university. And look, as someone who has been to university, I still can barely answer any questions on it. It's such specific knowledge, like detailed knowledge, very highbrow knowledge. But yeah, we were like, this doesn't seem fair that we're here doing this fun quiz and someone from University Challenge is here. So undoubtedly they won. I think we came 4th or something. We didn't do too bad. My husband used to be in our team, but he now plays an obscure pub game instead at other pubs. You're not good enough for him. I'm just starting with the dragon to not stress myself out long. Fair enough. You break it down however works for you. Oh, I just had a weird bit of pigment come in my pencil then. Just a darker bit of pigment. Let me sharpen it. You went to the University of Strathclyde. Am I saying that right? Not familiar with that one actually. University Challenge, I can get the answers to politics questions usually. I'm just terrible. I never watch it though, so, and I've barely watched it since being a university graduate, but they got questions about psychology, I'd get that. Anything else? No. Zoe's getting there with her health now, feeling like 95% better, just this sore neck left, which is always worse in the morning because of sleeping on it. Although Steve rubbed gel on it earlier and said there was a lump on my neck. Yeah, go to the doctors, get it checked out. Better to be safe than sorry. Because they may go, oh yeah, that's normal, nothing to be concerned about, or they may want to do further tests, but just get it checked out. You have a bachelor's in politics, international relations, journalism, and creative writing. Whoa, that's a hefty combination there. So yeah, that makes sense that you are good with your politics knowledge. I'm terrible at politics. Oh, I just don't get it. It's not for me. Right, I'm a bit happier with these now. I say as I continue to colour over it a little bit more. Right, time to do the water. Hopefully it's a muscle lump. Oh no, about the lump. Yes, get it checked. Muscle knot, I mean. Yeah, just get it checked out. They may say it's that, or it may be something different. You just want to be sure. Holly has an art degree and worked at a bakery. Nice. I have a psychology degree and I'm a carer, so yeah, for me, going to university was the experience rather than necessarily the job prospects of it. Right, I think I'm going to start here because this is the bit that's intimidating the most and I want to get it done. I think it might need a lot of white paint pen on top. So, I don't like this. So we've got a line going across. Let me just draw this line in. It starts about here. Yeah. Okay, just got him to take a pic so I could see it. It just looks swollen to me. But still, just get it checked. You never know, Zoe. You never know what it is. And then, so I'm using the asparagus green pencil. I need to be careful with this pencil because it's getting a lot shorter compared to a lot of my other pencils. I do use it quite a lot. Same with camel here. It's getting quite short. I love their sagey greens and the light browns. But because none of these are available open stock, so I'm like, don't want to use them all up. And I don't think they're available in the 72 set. I'm thinking about going back to uni either for law or medicine. Oh, nice, Angie. Sorry, I've got a bit of a tickly throat this evening. Just have a drink. As soon as you touched it, I was like, oh, that's sore. Yeah. Get it checked. Could be an infection, especially if it's warm to touch too. Wonder if asparagus comes in the 72 set. Yeah, I'm not sure because it's asparagus, camel, light umber that I've used a lot of. Which, because of not being able to get open stock pencils, is the reason why I don't really use my Arrtx set as much anymore. Because quite a few of my favourite pencils, like all of the greens, are tiny. So I don't use them as much as I used to because of that. I still use them every now and then. Oh, Zoe, did you see they've announced, or they've released the dates for Strictly of when it's ending? And it's going to be on the 20th of December. It's going to be the latest it's been in years or something like that. So it really is a countdown to Christmas this year. Oh, I didn't. Ooh, yay. And I'm not sure if that is proper confirmed, but that's just what I saw earlier for a date. Right, I'm going to grab something for this sky colour. Does that mean it's starting later or we have more weeks? Probably that it's starting maybe a week later or something like that. I didn't see the start date. I didn't actually look into it that much. Let's try cloud blue, because I never really use that. As long as Strictly doesn't take my casualty off screen, again, I'll be happy. It doesn't usually. Usually the things that take casualty off screen is sport. Yeah, I used to watch Casualty a lot until I went to uni and I just sort of stopped. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good match actually. And I think to get these kind of light rays coming in, I'll use the Derwent electric eraser. I'm starting to get the hang of this now. I think what I've learned is that you don't like push into the page, you kind of just touch the top of the page. You don't need any pressure on your end because it does all the pressure for you. And that was the thing that I need to like kind of get used to. And while if it's not exactly in a straight line, I can clean it up with a pencil. I like seeing my hot men in uniform. Yeah, I used to like it. So probably stopped watching it around 2017, 2018. That was when I stopped watching it. And it's one of those programs that once you stop, it's a lot to get back into. But I see bits of it every now and then. If I come home late and my parents are watching it, and I'll just be like, oh, you're watching Casualty, and I'll sit there for a bit and watch and chat with them. I think someone was a little confused when they wrote this. Strictly Come Dancing is expected to return for its 23rd series with a launch show on 20th of September, with live shows expected to begin 2 weeks later on the 27th of December. Not December, September. Pretty sure that's 1 week later, not 2. It used to be 2. Sometimes it is 2, so it might be, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like unless you've heard it confirmation from the BBC itself, like you've got to take it with a grain of salt. I think it said something like Blackpool week was going to be the November 22nd, something like that from my memory. Well, I mean, 20th to 27th is 1 week long. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Me and my mum love watching medical docs together. Yeah, I quite enjoy medical dramas. Love Grey's Anatomy. Still watching that. You love greys too. Yeah, I was re-watching it. Can't remember what series I got up to. I think it was like 12 or 13, and I just haven't gone back into it. I haven't watched it for a good month or so. Oh, it goes downhill for a bit. I quite liked it when it picked back up after they added the new interns. What was that, season 19? Much preferred it then. But yeah. Well, just looking at the details regarding the draw to be on a live show. The show starts at 3 PM and finishes at 9. Oh, I was like, huh? Yeah, that's long. I suppose there's quite a lot of setup for... Yeah, that does seem insanely long, considering they're just playing VTs a lot of the time. I miss when they used to actually pair them up in person. I don't understand, and I don't like how they have done it in VT form, so they meet them together in person before the show rather than announcing it in the live show. It's kind of like it defeats the point of the kind of launch show, to me anyway. But so I kind of don't watch it. I don't bother. It annoys me and I get bored so easily. I just don't care about the information about the celebs. I love watching 911 and 911 Lone Star. Yeah, I've seen those on Disney Plus, and it's the one with Angela Bassett, isn't it? Love her. I've seen clips of it, like on Facebook, Instagram Shorts, whatever. I just need to blow my nose a second. There we go. You know what this means though? I'll be waiting for you to finish work and get home so we can watch it together and do commentary. I'll be honest, I don't think I'll be watching it a Saturday if I'm working on a Saturday, considering I finish at 10 o'clock and the show is long when it first starts out. So me and my parents will probably watch it before the results show on Sunday, if I'm working late. I tend to do every other weekend. Might have to watch that. 911 Nashville comes out in October, I believe. Very nice. Angela Bassett is awesome. Yeah, she is. She is great. Oh yeah, because she had a different job this time, like this time last year. Yeah. But even then, I'm pretty sure most of the time we would rewatch it on the Sunday instead. But again, it would depend on what time I finished. If I finished at 5 PM, then I was good, or 6 or 7, I'd be good. But if I was finishing at 9 p.m. at my last job, then I wouldn't have watched when I got back home. So it'll probably be better this year compared to last year in terms of being able to watch it more on the right day. Depends. I'll probably end up watching clips of it in different clients' houses. Alright, I think I will wait to erase these light rays until I've done the water, because then I can kind of do some light erasing to create that kind of splashy effect. Maybe it was just the results show we watched together. I think so. Yeah. Although there was a good chance I worked Sunday as well. I don't know, I can't remember. Right, the water next. I'm like, what am I doing next? The water. So I've got a few colours picked out here. Let's start with the kind of darker strokes of it, and I'm going to use, what have I got here? Ocean green for that. It's quite a bit brighter though. Ocean green. So I've got ocean green, jade blue, what's this one? Helio turquoise light, turquoise grey, just in case it needs muting down, and light aqua as well. So I think it might be a bit of layering for this. Hello KP, you're watching whilst working today. Today. You're watching whilst working today. Hope everyone is having a great day. Steve said we used to pause ours and wait until you were home, had dinner and was ready to watch it with your parents. Ah, there you go. Yeah. I think often I would watch it delayed from you as well, Zoe. Like, you'd be maybe a few minutes ahead of me, or a few dances ahead of me. And then we would often skip through some of the VTs, so we'd catch up a little bit. Weekend TV is about to get dominated by college and pro American football here in the States. Delightful. Yeah, you remember that, yeah. It's like it's coming back to me now. Can't wait, can believe I miss my Patriots. I genuinely gave American football a really good try. I could not understand it because one of my friends at uni was quite into it, and I would often go sit in his room, watch TV and hang out together. And I would sit there and I would try to understand, and I didn't get it. It was constantly stop. Like, at least with football, you can put it on TV and you can go, okay, right, this team's got the ball, like they're trying to get into this goal, and then I just couldn't get it with American football. I tried, I really did. I mean, I don't really like sport to begin with, but I did try. I'm just waiting for NBA season to begin. My husband and I are big Celtics fan, or is it Celtics? Because I said it wrong last time. It's the second, the Celtics. Your big cousin got you into it? My nephew plays for his high school, so it's also time for Friday Night Lights. What? What is that? What is that? I've heard the kind of phrase before, but I have no idea what Friday Night Lights is. It's high school football. Ah. Hopefully the new Celtic owners will be good. Oh, hi Terry, I don't think I saw you pop up in chat before, so hello, welcome. High school football is played on Friday nights. Ah. I do find it interesting how like important school sport is in America, and how college football is like what you watch for football, American football that is. Doesn't really exist in the UK. You got your teams, but I would say majority of football players probably wouldn't have gone to university, college. It's just not a thing, and like school sport isn't watched by just anyone in the school. It's like not a big event. My football soccer team is Celtic FC, Manchester City, New York City FC. Tell me about it. I'm hoping for the very best. Very curious to see how this season is handled though, especially with JT Menninger's Achilles injury. Water is looking good so far, hee. I'm watching closely. So I'm trying to, I'll explain what I'm doing. I'm trying to replicate the spots that I have in the water here. So I've got this darker spot here, dark spot there. This needs to go up a little bit more. And it's not going to be perfect because I am not perfect. But I'm keeping, so you've got the lines in the water and I'm trying to keep the shadows on the same side. I think there should be a bit of a shadow under the boat here. And then it's just a matter of building up the other colours from there. So keeping all the highlights on the same side. I basically just work in lines when colouring water. Do you need to add a bit of brown down here? I'm going to go for light umber. Just bring some notes of it under the water here. And hopefully once I've done all the other layers of water, that will look a little less kind of crazy there. I'll do the same thing here because I find it odd how these have bits of the kind of wood bank going under, but the other bits don't. Oh, Boston Celtics or Celtics. I do love them for NBA. A lot of Celtic FC fans do. I think I missed that. Right, so I'm going to go in with, what's this, jade blue now. Just following along from those lines that I did with the darkest blue. Keeping my pencil pressure really light as I want to build the colour up. Hello, Amanda. Sorry I didn't mean to kiss you. Cheeky. Oh. Coming here, giving smooches out willy-nilly. So, I haven't actually asked yet, how has everyone's day been? Has anyone been colouring? What are you colouring? Someone said they were working on their dragon spell page. Yeah, I haven't done too much colouring today. I was feeling quite tired earlier. I did a lot of editing. I edited the autumn randomizer video which went up today, and that took quite a while. Not too long actually, it wasn't too bad. Those kind of videos are relatively quick and easy to edit for me because it's just snipping out sections, whereas completed pages, because you're adding in all the pictures for your buddy colours, it does take a lot longer for me. But the videos where I'm just kind of clipping, so there's a nice, you haven't got big long gaps between getting books and hearing my chair creak and all that. It's quick to edit. You bought Rooms of Wonder? Ooh, nice, Kimberlyn. Hope you enjoy colouring in it. Amanda's not colouring yet, feeling baby, but I will be doing my first page in Rooms of Wonder tonight. Ooh, 2 people on Rooms of Wonder. It's been good. Colouring in my Coco Wire book. Did a lot of Fortnite in the early hours of the morning. Ooh, which Coco Wire book, Angie? Laura finished a long-term whip and small victories while watching my video. Lovely. I've got a page in small victories that I've got planned to colour. Ooh, cozy cuties. Cute, cute, cute. One of the books published by Penguin. Yeah, I thought it was that. I thought it was that one. One of the more premium ones. And by premium, I mean just not Amazon print, just paper. So at this point, I'm not even looking at the reference image. I'm just colouring what I feel like, what feels right to me. Because I don't want to get too bogged down with trying to replicate it exactly. As long as I got those dark shadows in relatively the right place, I'm happy with that. And then shade the rest how I see fit. I've based so many pages in my Coco Wire Cozy Corner book with alcohol markers. Probably will be my first completed book. Love that, Amanda. Yeah, I like to just colour in cute and cozy books with just alcohol markers, do a tiny bit of shading very simply. Oh, hello Ashley, welcome in. lovely to see you here. Oh, and welcome into Steve, the colouring commander. Holly's finished a page from Mythographic Deep Blue today. That's about it. Ooh, lovely. It's always, I think, quite an achievement when you finish a mythographic page. Ooh, what book am I most excited to work in next season? Let me look at my list. I've got a very rough list here. What am I most excited for? Probably one of the untouched books. The one that's jumping out to me is Flights of Fancy. I'm really excited to colour my first page in that. But for some autumnal colouring, I'm really looking forward to like Journey Through Fairy. There's some lovely Halloween pages in there. I'm really looking forward to getting another one done in Leon's Journey and Autumn Charm. I'm really excited by this list. I remember when I did my summer randomizer, which is back here, I remember finishing it and being like, it's okay. I think I got up to book 20 and then I was like, it's all right. There's a lot of books I already coloured in, sort of thing. But by the end of the season, I've coloured in a lot of these. I think I'm going to do a video about how successful was I with my summer randomizer. Like how many things did I colour as like a follow-up video. I think that will be a fun one to create, just to see how successful I was, and if I started a page in one of them but didn't get quite to finishing it, I can share that as well. But yeah, I'm a lot more excited for this one. Some really good books that were picked out, and some lovely seasonal books as well that are perfect for autumn. Oh, lots of highs, hellos. Terry's been colouring 50 mythical miniatures with some old alcohol markers I have that I'm afraid will dry up if I don't use them. They're actually holding up better than Ohuhu so far. Oh, alcohol markers do last a long time. I've got a set that I bought, I want to say in like 2019, maybe, no, 2018. It was 2018 or 2019. I remember when I bought them. It was in my third year at uni. And they still do well. Like the colours that I didn't use as much, because I barely used them when I bought them. And they do still work, a lot of the markers. I used that set last year in my Lonely Pumpkin 13 Days Halloween series. Oh yes, the light sword beat. Yeah, I can't wait to do that one. And not looking at the list, spoiler for the video. Yes, follow-up video. Follow-up video is good. All good, I hid. Yeah, sorry. I just thought I'd show it. Like, I mean, yeah, you can look away. I was like, should I show it off camera or on camera? And I was like, nah, you guys can get a sneak peek if you haven't finished watching it. Don't look in the description, Zoe, because they're all listed there. You like the follow-up idea? Great idea. Yeah, I'll be honest, it was completely inspired by Lauren at Lauren Reed Colour. Funny enough, as I was editing my video, I was watching hers. So it was quite nice that I had the sort of motivation, something good in the background whilst I was editing. She did her autumn randomizer picks, and at the start of the video she showed which ones from the summer video that she had coloured. Now I wouldn't be able to do that all in one video because I mean 2 hours 40 for just the picks, and I have coloured a lot. Let me check my journal, my neater version of it. Let's see how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just looking and seeing if I haven't counted any yet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, This will be 14 once we finish this video. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 others. So 26 out of 30, that is pretty good. There's only a few, I mean, I could just squeeze in a 50 spellbound scenes from Community Angel Cova right at the end of the month. Say I get to the last day and I'm like, oh, quick, squeeze one in. I could do that. But yeah, very, very successful in terms of books. So really happy about that. Steve's just finished the Dragonfell page and started on our Buddy with the Harmonious. Ooh, nice, Steve. Do you want to tell us what book you picked, or are you keeping it secret? Because I've got my book and page picked out, and it's one I'm going to be colouring on a live stream, so you'll see that on Friday. It was a good kind of like 3-for-1 page. Something from my summer randomizer, something for the stream, and for this buddy, so it'll be good to get that done. And I got rid of 100 Copics, sent them to Rin from Drawing with Waffles on YouTube because I thought I didn't like the markers, but now I love them and have a 60 set for B&M. Yeah, it's always annoying when you get rid of stuff and later go, oh, why did I get rid of that? Makes me thankful that I'm a bit of a, I'm not a hoarder by any means, but I don't like to get rid of things. I don't like to let things go. I just keep them and put them away in a corner. I love Drawing with Waffles. I used to watch it all the time. So I used to be quite into a lot of the art YouTubers. Now I'm more into the colouring. But there's still some I watch, like, I occasionally watch Jazz's videos. I watch Bailey J still all the time, even though she doesn't do art videos. She does her business vlogs, but I still love her. That's about it for art YouTubers. And then I'll watch the odd one here and there. Other people. Like I used to watch Casey Golden quite a lot. Drawing with Waffles. Can't think of anyone else at the top of my head right now. I haven't gone down the alcohol marker rabbit hole yet. Once you're there, you're sucked in for life. Not necessarily. Oh, hi Nikki, you're lurking and listening in. Nice to see you here, Nikki. We should meet up at the end of the month and get some last minute whips done. Yes, we should, for whips and also for picking up my copy of Halloween. Because that's what, the 28th, so maybe... What's the calendar? Let me look at my calendar. 28th is a Thursday. Oh, so we could do Sunday. Should be arrived by Sunday, surely. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to wait to come until we have the book, so you can give me my book. I want my book. Because Zoe and I have pre-ordered, and Steve, pre-order Hannah Carlson's Halloween. She's ordered that one, and then I'm going to pre-order the 2 Maria Troll books after the, or closer to when the Seasons one is released, which is September. Oh, you're doing Tales from the Forest Kingdom. That's going to work really well, Steve. So quick for basing single-sided pages, Kimberlyn. Yeah, I love them for quick and easy colouring, like in Community Angel Cova, the Cute and Cozy books, Morgan O'Brien's books, Matchstick Mouse. But I also really love them for basing on single-sided books, especially mythographics. They can make a mythographic page so much quicker and easier to understand when you can colour it all, when you can base it all with a marker and then do your shading on top. Makes the whole process a lot quicker and easier. She actually recently came back to YouTube. Yeah, I did see that because I think I was still subscribed to her, and I saw that she popped back. That's Drawing with Waffles. I got rid of so much art supplies, went through a horrible stint of wanting to be a minimalist. I don't think I could ever be a minimalist. I'm too messy. Too messy to be a minimalist. I mean, let me just have you pan up slightly on my camera. This is what my desk looks like at all times. This is reasonably organised for me. The fact that I've just pushed things to the back and I just push them back and it's all fine. I have my pencils next to me, as you can see there. I like to have everything at easy access. So yeah, I'm too messy to be a minimalist in life. You do the subtitles for Drawing with Waffles. Oh, nice. So it's my turn to come to you. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that you're going away the same time as my parents, because that would have been a perfect opportunity to have a full day with no interruptions. We could do whatever we want, finish whenever we want. We don't have them to worry about. But that's okay, there'll be another time. Oh, Nikki's also pre-ordered Hannah Cowles and Halloween. Love that. I'm still working, so excuse me because I'm lurking. She's working and lurking. I feel like that we need to make a worky lurky song. I have Colour Me capybaras and they would be super useful in there. Yeah, definitely. Especially as there's some quite large spaces and they're great for just filling those up with colour really quickly. As long as it works for you, a messy desk is all fine. Exactly. It works for me. I don't care. It's my room. It's fine. I'm not sharing it with anyone. Yeah, if I panned around the rest of my room. So the way my room's set up is I have a desk here and the door is next to me. Got the shelves on my right. And then to my left is my bed, because this was my room growing up as a teenager when we moved into this house. This was my room. My sister had the room that I sleep in now. My sister moved out, I moved into that room. But we still have this in case guests come, like my grandma, or sometimes my grandma comes and she brings a friend, so my grandma sleeps on the sofa and then the friend comes and sleeps up here, so I will occasionally have to clear that bed off. But I've just got a wooden board on top of it and I use it kind of as a catch-all. It is insane. I've got a drawer of washi tape on there. I've got my stack of books from the autumn randomizer. I've got a stack of books ready to film the next ranking rate. I've got another random stack of books that I haven't put away yet. It's just my catch-all area where I dump stuff there and then I'll move it and tidy it up later. But again, it works for me. Are we pocket pals, Ashley, or can you just have us out? Couldn't resist resubscribing to your channel, Jess. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Lovely to have you joining us. You're out on the desk in front of my keyboard, just having to email and Teams chat still at this point in the day. Ah, oh, that's nice, yeah. So out of pocket pals, desk buddies. My dining room is my art room right now, and it's just a tip. Hello, Leisha, welcome in. And welcome to Kate, welcome in, hello. Angie's just pre-ordered Creepy Kawaii Halloween. Oh, I think I know that one. I'm just going to Google it. And I've got my eye on it, it looks really cute. Creepy Kawaii Halloween colouring book. Yes, it is the one I was thinking of. I'll share it with you guys. Come on. There we go. Here. I've had my eye on it for a while because it's been out in the US for quite some time, hasn't it? And it was released a lot later in the UK, but I think it looks so cute. Oh, it's available on TG Jones. Yeah, it's a Cider Mill press book. Let me see if I would just sort that out, make sure nothing is showing that I don't want to show. Amazon. You hate the new WH Smith name. It doesn't roll off the tongue, does it? It doesn't roll off the tongue. Yeah, you cannot see it. It's all good. You know what I realised the other day? I could. There we go. I realised the other day after I had my instant on Amazon that I could resize the window on my stream so that you just couldn't see the top of it. What was I searching for? Creepy kawaii. Because I know on Amazon it has some pictures on it. Here we go. Yeah. Bigger pictures. It'll always be WH Smiths to me. Yeah, me too. Well. Here, look at those bats. It's so cute. And look at that little like Grim Reaper guy. Really love that. I think it's just, it is so creepy cute. It really is. And I think it's perfect for Halloween. Love that little voodoo doll. And they're not completely simple that it would be boring to colour. You've got some details to them. So I am may have to grab that when when it gets to closer to Halloween. I'm not in the mood yet. But when it gets to Halloween, I'm like, oh, let's get another Halloween book, even though I do have quite a few Halloween themed books. You've done the water already. I've done the first kind of layer of it. I'm still working on it. Colouring will always look better on camera than it does in person. The camera has a way of just smoothing things out and making it look all nice. And then in real life, you're like, ugh, pencil texture, and it's not blended fully. So it is not done yet. Nowhere near done yet. But I think I'm ready to move on to my next colour, which is light aqua. Yeah, I've seen people showing it and I was like, gimme. Yeah, I think I saw it on one of the American colour tubers months ago, and I was like, right, yep, let's add that to my wish list. So it's been sat there for a little while, but yeah, I think I'll get it September-y time, end of September. I hate the new WH Smith. It's so hard to say and stupid. It'll always be WH Smith. Yeah, WH Smith forever. I just say Smiths. Going to Smiths. Like, I think because G Jones. It's the G Jones that, it doesn't roll off the tongue like WH Smith. Don't like it. Don't like it. Not at all. But you know what? It could be worse. They could be closed forever. The fact that they still exist, I am forever thankful for. So I won't complain about the name too much, because at the end of the day, it is just a name and it still exists. Unlike Wilco. I really miss Wilco. Because, well, Wilco used to be called Wilkinson's. And then they changed. I think everyone always like abbreviated it to Wilco. And then they just kind of rolled with it. Woolworths, so many shops. I remember growing up, I used to love the fact that my initials were JJB because of the sports shop. I just thought I was cool. And then that went down, but that went under. I need to wait till I get paid at the end of the month because I've splurged far too much. Yeah, I've got a lyrical order. I'm anticipating its arrival. It hasn't shipped yet. There's a couple of books in there which are on pre-order, so I have a feeling they're waiting to ship it all together rather than doing 2 shipments. And they're releasing the 27th, so I'll probably get it at the end of this month. But I also want to do an Aladdin order. I want to do an Amazon Japan order soon. Sorry, Steve. What's the matter with the Jones? Nothing. It's just the fact that it's G Jones. It's the G Jones. If it was S Jones, much better. TS Jones, yeah, fine. TH Jones, TB Jones. Literally any other letter other than G or J. And Choc Orange Pop-Tarts have Zoe's approval. Tick, tick, tick. Miss Woolworths, yeah. Woolworths, showing my age, it went under when I was a child, so I still remember it. But it wasn't like somewhere I went and shopped at because I was a child. I think I still had some like old Woolworths branded stuff in my room. Like for ages I had this digital clock which was from Woolworths. My local one is closing down, but to be fair it's a small one and rubbish anyway. I have to drive half an hour for the big WH Smiths. So we had 1 out of the 2-pack, too sweet to have both, fair enough. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've got a WH Smith's just in my local town centre, so 5 minutes away. They're pretty common in the UK, to be honest. It's one of those classic shops that do tend to appear in most towns. My town centre has barely anything though. Used to have lots of things. I had Wilko, used to have Poundland, that closed suddenly. The only things I tend to go to town for now is Smith's and the Works. I put God Duel in my Amazon cart this morning. Oh, is that the English edition, Leisha? It is a lovely, lovely book. TJ Jones. No, don't like that. Don't like that either. Jess, is your wish list on your channel? Yes, it's always linked in my description in case you're interested. I think I might start linking the upcoming releases in my description too. I'm not going back and adding it to all 100 plus of my videos, but from now on I will start linking it there with my wish list, just in case you're interested in upcoming book releases that interest me personally. That not all books that are coming out soon are on there, but quite a lot are. My second name is Llewellyn Jones, and I hate it, lol. Llewellyn is a bit of a mouthful, that name. It's a very, very posh, very fancy name as well. I was 19 when they closed. Oh, how old was I? Let's find out. When did Woolworths close? Oh, yeah. It says 2015, but that's not, no. That's not when most of them closed, was it? 2009 was when it was defunct. Ceased operations in 2015. Yeah, 2009, 2008, 2000, yeah, it would have been depending on where your branch was and when it closed. On the 19th of November 2008, the Times reported that the Woolworths retail business was a target for reconstructing specialist. So they had a good year in 2008. On the 5th of December, they recorded their greatest single-day takings of 27 million. And, oh, that was after they announced that they were closing down. On the 17th of December, they announced that all would be closed by the 5th of January 2009. Wow. That was a really quick turnaround, actually. The 17th of December 2008, they announced that all of them would be closed. And they closed on the 6th of January 2009. Ooh, that must have been such an awful time for all of those workers. 207 shops closed on the 27th of December 2008, 37 closed on the 29th, 164 closed on the 30th of December. So it was, yeah, end of End of 2008, start of 2009. I remember buying clothes for my baby cousin who was born in November 2008. I was 18 then. I was 2009 I was 10, or I was just about to turn 10 because I'm a February baby. So yeah, I do definitely remember it, but never really shopped at it because I didn't go out shopping when I was 10 years old, really. Like for myself at least. Wow, you were still a wee baby. I was. I'm in the colouring community. I'm a bit of a baby. I'm a bit of a child. I'm not actually. I'm 26. Still technically born in the 20th century. So I've got that going for me. Born in the 1900s. At my last job, there was a lot of people there who were in their teens and under 18 or just turned 18 or 19 something. And I was quite a bit older than a lot of the people there. Most people were under 21 sort of thing. And I had a good friend there, and she would send me memes of TikToks. It's like, oh, so when were you born? And it's like, oh, 19. Your year starts with a 19? And it's like, yeah. Steve was 39. Zoe was 22. Angie's 36 on Sunday. I feel older, but I blame my health for that. Same Angie though. Like, I swear some days I genuinely do walk and feel like I've got the body of an 80-year-old. It makes me worried for when I am older. Love our 15-year age gap, puppy. And then for us, it's 13 years. In the gaming community, I'm a boomer. Yeah. I can imagine that. Lots of teens and children. We had Woolworths in the USA too, but they shut down in the 90s here. Ah, didn't know they existed in the US too. Yeah, 13 years between us, Zoe. I'm walking like that today because I was painting our fence for 6 hours. Oof, fun. Timberland was 36 in 2008. Always had a great range of Easter eggs, as I remember. Yeah, and the pick and mix, that's what I remember. They never really got it. We didn't eat very much sweets as children. Time to say good night. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, chat. Good night, Laura. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining us. Lovely to have you here. Got it all done though, so happy. Yeah, it's good to know that you got the whole job done in one go. You didn't have to go back and do it again. Ah, you did work for Woolworths, Steve. I was going to say I could have sworn one of you and Zoe had some kind of history working at Woolworths. It was Steve. There you go. All these was Christmas for me. You could get everything in there. I just like the fact that it closed over December, early January. You can just imagine how many people bought Christmas presents that year from Woolworths because they were reduced. It would have been absolutely insane. Used to get a lot of CDs, DVDs, video games from Woolies. I don't think I'm going to get to colour tonight. Baby is fighting sleep. Oh no, Amanda. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Believe. You did your work experience in WH Smith. Haha, loved it. Oh yeah, that was it. You were WH Smith. Steve was Woolworths. Not long ago, we painted it for 2 days last week. It was a huge fence, fair enough. 15 years working at Woolworths. Jess, do you have an Instagram account? Yes, I do. It's the same as my YouTube channel. It's just got a dot between colouring and Bumblebee because without the dot, it was taken. So it's colouring.bumblebee. But the profile pic's the same. I'm one of those people that whenever someone changes their profile pic, I get really confused. So I don't think I'll ever change my profile pic. It will forever be the yellow honeycomby bee, and I feel like it just fits my channel so perfectly. I could change it for a different kind of bee, but I feel like when you look for certain colours and certain pictures when you're looking for people, when they change it, you're like, where are they? Even though I understand people like a change, and I like a change too, but I don't think I'll be changing it. Ever, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll message you my dragon page. Ooh. Let me get my Instagram up and ready so I can have a look. Love it! It looks so good. Look at that, it's like a golden dragon. So cool. With all the sparklies on it. Like, I love how like the background is quite similar to mine, similar colours, and then the dragon is completely different. It looks so good. I've used lots of sparkle and shine on it, it looks like. I absolutely love it, Yana. Looks amazing. I just imagine it so shiny and pretty in real life. I changed my profile pic and my name on Insta. Figured I shouldn't have my full name and face on it. Yep, fair enough, Amy. I used to have a personal Instagram account and deleted it not that long ago actually, because I hadn't uploaded to it since like 2018 or something. I get confused too, but I changed mine after 7 years. I used to have a cartoon drawing of myself, but now I have my own face. I mean, I completely get people changing and you get used to the new one. Yeah, I know I always get thrown when people change. Yeah, lots of people going, oh, it's stunning, isn't it? What Yana's done. Absolutely beautiful. Love to see that. Stickles the daylight out of it. Yes. See, I've got stickles, but I'm kind of hesitant to use them until I've coloured on the back side of the page. Just because I know that it can disrupt your colouring. Give you like sort of really bumpy texture, and I don't like that. And that kind of puts me off using it. I'll probably use it in like a mythographic where I can put a load of pieces of paper behind to reduce the bumpiness when colouring, but for a double-sided book I'm like, I don't want to yet, I'm scared. Love how the scales all look different tones, yeah. Love the gold with the teal aqua, yeah, it really stands out. Yeah, hopefully I'll get the second part of my colour along filmed in the next week or so, because I'm trying to change it so I get 2 up a month, so a double page spread up each month, just so we're getting through it a tiny bit quicker. Water is looking really good so far, Jess, thank you. Just layering and blending, adding this light aqua. I'm doing a lot harder pressure than I did with the previous 2 pencils to kind of smooth it all out. For me with water, it's all about like keeping the flow right, so making sure that you're using your pencil in the direction that the water would be flowing, so that any lines or slight texture that you get with your pencil when colouring, it goes with the flow. That's my technique anyway. I didn't even know what Stickles was until I rejoined the colouring community. In fact, still haven't seen it and I've no idea exactly what it is, lol. It's glitter glue, yes. So I've got 2 here. They come in little bottles like this. And I've got Stardust, which is just a clear rainbow glitter, and Twinkle, which is like a blue, purple, there's a bit of green in it. It's a bit pink as well. And has a squeezy bottle. I literally haven't even opened these yet. And a fine tip that you can just blub 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 it on your page. Now what to do next? That's the question, Yana. Once you finish a big page, you're like, okay, I've done it. Now what? Now what? For me, that's when I look at my list of buddy colours and go, okay, got to get this one done soon. Let's have a look at it. Am I feeling inspired? Yeah, let's start it. I do have a lot of difficulty with water, but I think part of it is in mythographic, the water is loads of lines. Right, let me grab one for an example. Wild Summer. Wild Summer here. So I did this panda page, and with the lines, I tackle water like this pretty much every time. So with each line, I do the darker shade of pencil, shading up to lighter at the top of the line, and I do that for each kind of line. Then I often will go over it with a white paint pen. Sometimes that just helps to add to kind of like the natural look of the water. I want to see if there's a page of water I haven't coloured that looks vaguely similar. And I would kind of show you a little bit. Yeah, so here I would, on each of these shaded bits, I would do the darker shade of pencil, and where the waves lines go up and down. At the bottom edge of it, you use your darker pencil shading up to the lighter one, darker pencil shading up to the lighter, and just repeating that across the page. If you make sure that where the dark colour is sitting and where the light colour is sitting is consistent throughout, so even if it's dark at the top, light at the bottom, as long as you keep it the same throughout the whole of the water, it'll look lovely and natural. So that's the key. If you're shading on top of the line, going up to lighter, keep it like that. If you're shading on the bottom side of the line, keep it at that as best you can. So that's kind of the way I approach water in mythographic books, and lots of white paint pen definitely helps. There we go. I've one more project page in Sargon, but I have to wait until the stickles dry. Yeah, give it lots of time to dry. You don't want to be smudging or ruining that at all. No. Oh, I thought it would look like lipstick for some reason. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's like little squeezy bottles. The ones that look like lipstick are the gel sticks. Things like the gelatos, the what's the name of the other ones? Gelatos. You got the King Art gel sticks. There's a name of another one, but those look like lipstick. I don't have any of them, so it is something that I'd be interested in trying out, gel sticks. You did that page too, love it. I think mine just maybe needed blending better. I did use white and blue paint pens, so yeah, definitely helps. Yana, that's great. Yeah, Yana did an amazing job. Silky crayons, gelatos, yeah, there's, because it's what the Faber-Castell gelatos, and then there's like another brand name brand. I can't think of what it is. Yeah, stickles are completely different. They are a glitter glue. But to be honest, if you'd never seen them, you wouldn't know, would you? I cannot type tonight and I give up. I'm going to blame the baby. Blame the baby. Can't defend themselves until they can talk. So blame the baby. Heard Connie, colouring chemist, talk about the Mr. Pen ones. Yeah, those aren't the ones I'm trying to think of. It's something else. Maybe by Caran d'Ache? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying. I may be thinking of something that doesn't actually exist. That is a possibility. Not me just casually adding stickers to my Amazon list. Yeah, I got mine from Budley Crafts here in the UK. I think they were something like £2.50 or £3, something in that margin. I found they were cheaper there than they were on Amazon. But I was looking to do an order on Budley Crafts and I had about £5 to spend to get free shipping, so I thought let's grab a couple of stickles. And I asked Amy which she recommended, as she is queen of glitter. So on one of her streams she showed me the different clear ones, because I thought that would probably be the most useful for me to start off with. Ooh, they're £6.49 on Amazon. Yeah, definitely cheaper on Budley Crafts. No, I'm not thinking of neon colours. I'm thinking of something else, and I don't know what it is. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. I maybe talk about the neon colour too. No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just something. Just something. I'm talking about something. Yeah, I'm not sure if they'd sell stickles on, say, Cult Pens or Cassart, but Budley Crafts is where I got mine. Because Budley Crafts was the only place I could find that sold the single pans of the Gansai Tambi metallic, or any paint pans. They used to do them on Amazon, but they're no longer available. That's why I did that order on Budley Crafts. I need to do an order somewhere soon to get a bunch of clear glaze pens. As my clear is actually pretty much run out. I was using it on a page and it isn't the shiniest half of it. It's definitely on its last legs. Right, I'm getting there with the water. Certainly getting there. I think I just want to add a bit of a muted one. So I've got this helio turquoise light just to kind of help tone it down a little bit, as it is looking very bright, but that's okay. The whole thing looks brighter than the reference page, and that's okay. He is asleep. Transfer him to the cot, which means like, it'll be okay. Amanda, I'm gonna whisper. You're gonna be fine. Aren't glazed pens no longer available? I heard people say they couldn't buy them anymore. They're still available on CasArt and Cult Pens for me in the UK. I've never even considered buying them from Amazon because they're a lot more expensive on Amazon compared to art supply stores, but they're being discontinued, so if places have it in stock, then you can grab some. Looks like Enchanted Earth gets the pick. Ooh, lovely. It's more exotic when he's on your page. Yeah, it's a lot brighter. Hunky Dory as well in the UK for the clear gaze ones. Yes, I remember someone saying that to me, and they're still available on there as well because I looked after the stream. I think I had a look on Budley Crafts just out of interest, and they didn't on there. Cheaper on Hunky Dory at £1.99 rather than Cult Pens £2.50. Ooh, that's good to know. Zoe, have you ordered any more backups yet? Oh, it was you that told me about it. Maybe someone said it about Hunky Dory. I know my nan used to shop with Hunky Dory a lot, and she would do card making. Don't think she does it as much anymore though. I need to drink. I want some clear and black. No, but I need to. If you do order, let me know, and I'll and vice versa, and we can order together. There's Distress Ink Oxide sprays on here too. No idea about this website, thank you. Yeah, it was something I'd never heard of until I started searching for the Gansai Tambi individual paint pans. Because I knew they were available open stock. That was the only place I found that they actually were. And it's got the metallic ones, it's got all of them, all of the Gansai Tambi paints, even the like normal colour ones. I mean, you used to shop with Create and Craft for her card making. Yeah, that too. I used to order lots from Hunky Dory and Crafter's Companion. Get pastels there too, yeah. Success. But I think I'm too tired to start on Rooms of Wonder. Oh, bless you, Amanda. Just take some time to yourself for a bit. Sit down without the baby in your arms. Hi Raven, welcome in. Nikki's got a ton of hunky-dory stuff for her card making. The name of the site that Amy was on about was Budley Crafts. Budley. It's a UK site, I believe. I think I'll do a cozy corner with a cup of tea. Sounds perfect, Amanda. You ever been into making cards, Jess? Would be a nice activity for us to do together ready for Christmas. Yeah, I used to. My mum used to be really into it, so when I was a kid I would occasionally make it too, but then I don't really like cards as a concept. I think they're so wasteful. I like the idea of potentially like colouring a card. I think that's cute. Yeah, my mum has a craft room full of card making and like scrapbooking supplies. Scrapbooking is more of what she's into at the moment, but she often doesn't have the energy for it, so does it very rarely. So she has a very large backlog of photos to add to her scrapbooking. Because when her and my dad go on holidays, they go somewhere in the UK and visit all the National Trust properties there, so her scrapbook is kind of all of the National Trust properties that they visited. Because my dad's quite into photography as well, so he takes the pictures, she puts them together in a scrapbook. Jess, your colouring page is stunning and looks so realistic. Thank you, thank you. Looking at the camera here, ooh, my water really is a lot brighter than that one. But it's fine, it's my page, and I think looking at the page as it is, it fits with the rest of the elements that I've coloured. Yeah, I always tell Steve not to buy me cards because they just go in the recycle. I like the process of making them though. Yeah, me and my sister have an arrangement that we don't buy each other cards anymore because we just don't care for them, and we both agree on that, so we're fine not buying each other cards. But members of my family, they like and appreciate receiving cards, so I'll do it for them. Finally catching a stream and not going to bed early. Lovely, Raven. Lovely to have you join us live. I miss scrapbooking. I used to be on design teams for scrapbooking. Fun times. Yeah, scrapbooking again was something I did a little bit as a child, kind of joining in with my mum. I think I've got, there's probably a small one somewhere, and it had loads of pictures from when I went to Longleat, because my parents would get me and my sister a disposable camera and we could take as many pictures as we wanted with it. But once it was done, it was done. And then we'd get them developed and pop them into a scrapbook. But there's one that my mum has that is from kind of my childhood, of various little scenes from when I was very little. And it's very cute looking back at it. I haven't looked at it in a while though. Right, next. Water is pretty much done. What I'm going to attempt to next is use my Derwent eraser. I'm a little bit scared of creating neat lines, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think the water looks brilliant. You don't have to put reference to the tea at all. Yeah, exactly. I use it as inspiration, and you can see that I have used it as inspiration, but making changes, like, pencils are never going to be perfectly the same. I think now looking at it though, I'm going to add some of the darker pencil back in. For these kind of darker streaks in the water, just to emphasise them a bit. It's kind of got lost in the layers. I think that just adds a nice bit of depth to the page. You like the vibrant colours? Oh, Nikki's off. Take care. You take care too, Nikki. I still have a lot of scrapbook supplies here in one of the cupboards I need to organise, lol. Yeah, we were talking about doing one for Christmas, weren't we? You were going to bring a load of your supplies, and then I think we realised how little space we had in suitcases, etc. with all the colouring supplies. Oh, need to plug my laptop in. Do that now before it dies, and before I forget. Oh, there we go. Right, yeah, I prefer how that looks now. A little bit more definition on that. We were, yeah, I wouldn't be able to carry it all on the train. My suitcase is bad enough with it being up to my ribcage and as heavy as what I am. Yeah, so it would be a lot extra. And I think it's nice that we kind of focus on the colouring. I would stream too, but all you would hear in the background is my husband playing Call of Duty, lol. I wouldn't, haha, English though, yeah, I kind of got what you meant. Right, now I'm going to grab the Derwent eraser and try and replicate these light rays. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Oh yeah. That went okay. That went okay. Oh, raised a bit of the tree there. This is working surprisingly well. And then I'm going to do some little bits going across here. Right. I think that worked really well. I want to do another line down here. It definitely has that kind of water kind of splashy effect, doesn't it? Oh, I was kind of nervous doing that. I do need to go and colour that spot of the leaf again. Let's grab the olive green. Where is it? Here. There we go. Yeah, quite pleased with that actually. Let me go over some of the lines a tiny bit with the pencil to kind of fade it in so it's not quite as harsh. But other than that, I'm happy with that result. I'm glad I finally got an electric eraser because it is helpful and does, surprisingly, it erases things really well. like with minimal effort. Like if you accidentally go over a line, I've been using it quite a lot for that. But this, it's turning out to be quite useful as well. Yeah, just some little like nice light rays. Do you find that eraser sneaks inside the holder a lot? I can't get mine to stay out. I haven't used it enough yet to know that, but I did have to move it up because I did a lot of raising, and then I just kind of put it back in and it worked. I don't know. Some of the sun rays are going down to the boat. Oh yeah, it's kind of going down a bit more here, yeah. Like this one. Ugh, get it around the right way. Okay, that's very harsh. I can go back over it. And this one here, oh. Didn't angle it the right way. It should have been going down like that. That's fine. There we go. And I'm going to grab my pencil again and do what I did up there, just kind of go over the lines to make them look a bit more faded. Oh, you're talking about Call of Duty. Yeah, you do play occasionally, I know. Shooting games have never been something that appeals to me. Like, I especially love how it's made it look kind of like fuzzy there. It was just the effect that I wanted. And then I will go through and add some paint pen highlights at the end with my white paint pen, just to emphasize the water. But let's move on to the little sand fox, not sand fox, desert fox, and the cactus in the boat here. So I'll start with the boat, the more boring part, and I'll finish with the characters. So pencils, dark brown, let's grab iron oxide and light umber. Pencil sharpener almost fell off again. So starting with the dark brown here. Got kind of a bit of water going up here, so I'm going to grab my medium mid-tone jade blue and just lightly colour over the edge of the boat here. And I'll blend it together with the brown. Got a bit of blue going over the lines here. Oh, your gamer tags. There we go. And grab the iron oxide brown. Yeah, looks like we'll be finishing this page in good time tonight. I am once again starting work at 7 tomorrow. Rebecca is here lurking in the background as she's colouring too. So what page are you colouring, Rebecca? New page on Friday? Yes, it's going to be a new page on Friday. It's going to be a page from the Greek mythology colouring book. And it is going to be for my harmonious buddy colour with Yolanda and Steve. I was looking through my books earlier this afternoon and I was like, oh yeah, I've got a vision. That's what I'm doing. Angie's got the gym at 11 AM tomorrow and Slimming World at 3:30. Lovely stuff. You're so excited for the new Risa Berman book. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be amazing. And interesting that it's going to be single-sided too. Yeah, it's been way too long since her last book. Rebecca's starting to enjoy colouring again, but starting off with easy pages as I don't want to get overwhelmed with detail pages. Yeah, that's fair enough. What is it? Oh, let me share with you. Let me go on my upcoming book releases list. Upcoming releases. Right, here we go. Here is her book. So it's called Das Land der kleinen Aperture. And it's got single-sided pages. So it looks, this is all we have so far from the cover. Oh no, she did actually do some pictures on Instagram. Yep, Rita Berman. She did some more pictures on Insta. Yeah, here it is. Gonna make it bigger. Kind of, not really. There we go, that's as big as I can get it. Yeah, here is the book that she's been working on. It's inspired by a lot of the puzzles that she has out. But you've got some really cute and different characters, lots of anthropomorphic kind of characters. This is on her Instagram account. Yeah, it looks really lovely and I am looking forward to seeing more about it. It's out September, isn't it? I think. Oh no, October. When you were doing on my stream yesterday, lovely. It says 14th of October. There we go. But it's still not available for pre-order on Amazon, so waiting for that. Waiting for that to become available. Ooh. I've just coloured over something textured there. Something weird. What's it called? It's called Das Land der kleinen Abenteuer, which translated is The Land of Little Adventures. Isn't Johanna Basfer coming out with another small book? Yes, she's coming out with Inklings, another Small Victory style book. That's in March next year. Let me share with you my upcoming book wish list in the chat. It's got a whole bunch of different things in it. Copy link. Pop that into the chat. Not being active on my art account for a while and not been colouring. I'm out of the loop on new colouring book releases. I know Hannah Carlson has a Christmas and Halloween book coming out. Yes, Christmas is already out, the English edition, and Halloween's coming out, the Swedish edition, the 28th of August. Obviously, the upcoming releases on Amazon there are ones that are available Amazon UK. So there's other books from, say, Japan or Lyrica that aren't on there. You saw that Rita Berman has a new book coming out, but I believe there is more as there on my Amazon wish list. More from Rita Berman? I haven't seen anything more from, or do you mean more other books coming out? Yeah, that link has a lot of the upcoming releases and ones which are so far in the future that they don't have a what do you call it? A preview image yet. Just got the title and description. So we've got a little bunny, rabbit for rabbit snuggles. I had a little kitty cat with kitty cat snuggles. We had a nap together earlier. Oh yes, the Rita Berman English editions, Hidden Earth, Hidden Oceans, which are reprints of Die Welt unter der Lupe Zulande and Zuvasa, and then Hidden Seasons, which was the Seasons compilation book, but it doesn't have nearly as many pages as the Mein Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten. Say it confidently and say it fast. Her German edition Seasons book, it hasn't got the same amount of pages. They've cut a lot from it, so I would not recommend getting that one, but I'd recommend, if you haven't got the other editions, getting the bigger ones. I won't personally, because I don't want the water one. Sea, ocean theme is the land one I've got. I personally like the smaller size. That's what I love about Rita's books. The smaller size of them. Just checked the only one that I see is the adventure one we know about. Yeah, I think you were thinking of the seasonal ones. Just doing a tiny bit of gold on this little pocket watch here. It's got a bit of gold on there. Okay. Then let's do his little sword here, although I do think this needs a bit, yeah, that looks better now. Just carrying on some of that brown into the water. I'll carry on a bit more of that blue, blending it up. I think I need some splashies with the white paint pen. Let's do this bit of blue here. I've got the Prussian blue there. Literally such a light touch of that. And then going over with Helio Turquoise Light. There it is. It was the same combo I used on those little diamonds there. A bit of the cloud blue as well. Okay. Add a bit of cloud blue on this sword. And then I've got the indigo and Prussian blue for the handle of the sword, and I'll use it as well on his hat and scarf there. I was shocked at the size of them when I got my first one. Yeah, from reviews they seem quite a bit bigger. Add a bit of the Helio Turquoise Light as well to blend all those colours together, smooth it out. There we go. Then I need the reds for his little hat here. So I'm going to grab Venetian red and the crimson red as well. Got a little skull and crossbone kind of design on it that they haven't added on the page. I ain't gonna bother with that. So yeah, I've sent you a screenshot of Rita Berman's new books. I could be wrong, as they might be the non-English edition of her books that are already out. Because there are also some French editions of the Man Rai, Sturch, Europa and Asia books. They were released, I think, earlier this year. They've been out a little while. Add a bit of Mars Brown as well. Yeah. I was shocked at the size of Lulu's May's books when I first got them. My first one was Kawaii Taro, so I falsely assumed they were all that size. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It's hard to judge the size of books when you get them. The ones that I was shocked at were these Boule de Pois. These are tiny. They're like the size of my hand. Compared to a Rita Berman book, they are quite a bit smaller by about a good centimetre or maybe 2 centimetres all the way around. Yeah, these are really small pages. I love the size of these books. Those are made by Art Therapy, Hatchet Heroes. Right, let's grab a bit of grey and a bit of, maybe this yellowish grey and a bit of 50% warm grey. That's the wrong pencil case. And then I need some pink for its inner ears and cheeks. I think I'll go for peach. It's a bit peachier than that, but I think I prefer that. Peach. Ah, it's the French ones at the Europe and Asia. I think you sent them to me a couple of months ago. Oh, look, they've got new ones here. And I was like, oh no, they've been out a little while. Zoe sent a pic, but it's not Arrtx. Let me check it. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, they are really small. Yeah, they're a lovely size. And the Good Wives and Warriors Escape 2 series are literally bang in the middle of the two of them. Oh, do you want me to share this, Zoe? The little bun bun. She's so cute. The snuggles. You could share. Just wanted to double check. Look at the body, little Miss Meadow. You can see a bunny bum. So cute. Having a little snuggles together. Sorry for mine, everybody think, but Rita Bowman had more books coming out. It can be confusing when they release different editions, and I've been out of the colouring book loop for so long. Yeah, no problem, Rebecca. Don't apologise. It's an easy mistake to make. I'm sure we've all done it. I think, oh, it's a new book, something different, because you don't recognise the cover, because they changed the covers. When the new Hidden Seasons and Hidden Oceans and Hidden Earth books had first been, like, put up on Amazon, Rita Berman isn't the best at sharing colouring news. Like, she's only just shared 5 days ago that she's releasing this new book, and it's been there for months. But oh, I forgot that was on here. Yeah, we'll transition back. Continue with the colouring. But yeah, she isn't the best at sharing colouring news. I mean, a lot of things pop up on Amazon before the artists officially announce it, and that's quite normal. Rita Berman seems to be particularly slow at it. And for a while, these Hidden Earth, Hidden Seasons, we were like, ooh, new Rita, yay! Because we hadn't seen anything from her in over a year. And then we looked closer at it, and you could see that the cover was a similar image as to what's in Die Welt under Lupe Zulande / Suvasa. I thought, I think this is a English reprint. The way people just find new colouring book releases, some people have some skills. Karen from My Colourful Country Life often finds new books quite early on. That's where I first saw about Mel Pomeni's new book for next year. Just adding colour for the ears. Yeah, I prefer that peachy colour to the pink. I saw about Johanna's on there as well. Often if you just search for the artist though and scroll down a bit, something new will pop up that you haven't seen before. So if you're someone that's regularly searching for specific artists, then you will find upcoming colouring book releases. I'm just going to add the pinky cheeks to this cactus guy before I add the green. It's a bit easier for me to do it first and colour around it. There we go. Almost there. So I'm going to use asparagus green and olive green for the cactus. Should I use pea green? Yeah, I think I should use pea green instead of asparagus green. It's a bit brighter than that. She'll lay like this with me for hours. So cute. She is very soft. She has got very soft fur. Hi Girl on Fire, welcome in. I periodically check publisher sites, which is how I find a bunch of them. I feel sorry for the artist at times when people leak things. Well, it's not even necessarily leak, it's just it's on Amazon, it's there. And there must be some sort of deal that the artists make with the publishers where they can't talk about things or share things until a certain date. But when Amazon put it out there, it's free to share, free to see. Like they're not sneaky leaks where something got added and then taken down. It is there, available to pre-order. Just often it will be without a picture to start with. It will just be the book title and a little bit of description, and then the book cover will be revealed later. So a lot of times these books are announced and the artist hasn't even finished illustrating it. They'll share updates on social media being like, oh, still working on the new book. Or like a month ago, they're like, finally finished, sent it to the printer. You're like, wow, it's quite a quick turnaround sort of between. But you often find with Johanna, she'll tease her next book. Usually it's around December, like just after a month or so after the previous one's been released. She'll share like a sneaky peek. She's great for sharing information on her books. I decided against Cozy Corner and started working on your whip from Kingdom of Curious Creatures. Ooh, love that book. Love it. I've got a Kanoko Agusa buddy colour planned for September, but I might try and start it at the end of August. Just because I've got a lot of buddies planned for September already, and I need to try and get through them a bit. But that is it for the pencil guys. Oh, welcome in, Whitney. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us. I wish they'd just release them all at the same time everywhere, or release the book in its original language everywhere. Completely agree, Kimberlyn. It's so annoying when books get released in in America a month before the UK. Like all the mythographic books get released much earlier. Just moving all my pencils out the way so I have space to move the book around whilst I do the white paint pen details, as I will do that with you guys. Just put them in this little copy. It looks lovely, thank you. Yeah, gaming communities often have leaks a lot of the times, but those are actual like leaks. Like usually it's a seller has posted information on their site before they should. Right, bear with me as I shake my paint pen. Thank you, everybody. Can I share what page you're doing Friday with us? I will at the end. Gotta wait. I will do. I got World of Wonders last Friday and I've done 3 pages already, 2 of them on the same day. I just need to add glitter pen and acrylic paint pen to it. I tried doing the same colour scheme as your 3 pages. Love that. I love Worlds of Wonder. One of my favourites. It was one of my first colouring books. So I did colour a lot in it. So there's going to be a lot of paint pen details on here. Kind of following what's on here. Plus adding some of my own where I think it makes sense. It's not like these books have a lot of text to translate. For which books? Which books do you want about Kimberlyn? Oh, the colouring books, yes. But even just having it in a different language, like you can get Rita Berman's books on Amazon UK. Why can't you have the Swedish editions available on Amazon UK? Maybe costs a bit more because you're getting it imported and that'd be fine, but just having it on a site that's easy to buy from. I am forever sad about Book Depository, mainly because I never used it. I was just getting into the colouring community and I'd heard people say about Book Depository, but my collection was so small and I was expanding it very, very slowly that by the time I was sort of at a point where I thought, okay, maybe I'll start expanding it more, getting onto Book Depository, it closed. But what I don't get is that it was bought out by Amazon or absorbed into Amazon. Why at that point were all of these books, especially like there was a lot of Korean books, Amazon Japan books that you could get from there, and you just can't anymore, and you've got to pay ridiculous amounts to get them from shipping from other areas. Ooh, Zoe, I was doing a mock order earlier because Amazon Japan is still doing that same thing where it's got you've got to click the buy-in options to be able to buy anything. And I was just checking to see what it would be. Shipping is exactly the same, it's normal. It's because I was worried that if it was all being bought from like third-party sellers and coming from different places that you'd be charged loads for shipping. No, it was normal. It was about £22–25 depending on how many books I had in the cart. So it seems to be fine. Just almost like the UI's changed weirdly. Yeah, I like Book Depository. Oh, I missed our chat. Yeah, I did the cake, sweets, pastry, candy pages and the one next to it. I used some 72 Brute Puna macaron sets. Oh, I loved that page. I know the one you're on. With the one next to it, the one with the cat on the little like camper van. Was it that one? Or was it the one with the candy cart next to it? With the candy cart on the left and the sweets on the right. One of those two. Us in the doll community, we get leaks and even links early often too, which is nice. FYI, Harmonious pencils seem to go over Ohuhu markers really well. At least what I've done seems to. That is great to know. It's good that they do that. Because they do seem quite nice and creamy kind of thing. I like Book Depository. Wait, what? I used to love Book Depository. I didn't know it closed down. Yeah, it closed down end of 2022, early... It was April. I don't know why that came from my brain. It was April 2023. Ooh, Jess. Lol. Did you place the order or just test? I just tested it. Don't worry. I want to wait for the new Tokimeku series book to come out and watch a flip through because I've learnt my mistakes of not watching flip throughs. Do miss the Book Depository website. Amazon just needs to make the store worldwide instead of Amazon UK, Japan, etc. Exactly. Just why do we have to have different accounts for different places? It's annoying. But it's the Korean books that are really the hardest to get hold of. Because Aladdin is quite an intimidating site to order from. What date is it today? 20th. We should be getting YouTube payment very soon. Because it's usually from like the 21st onwards. So that means in a couple of days' time I can do my Aladdin order with Zoe. Woo! Ticketmaster is the same. I've got a UK account and a Canada account. Oh, that is weird. Yes, I did both of those pages. Also did the other page that has candy and sweets too. The page that is next to the car with the cat. That one I'll do today. Oh, I loved colouring that page. I have fond memories of that page. Lots of fond memories from that book. Ooh. haven't coloured in it in a long time though. When was the last time? I can check it on my bookshelf app. Come on, tablet, wake up. Grab a bookshelf. This is what I love the bookshelf app for, the fact that I can go to books and see when I last coloured in them because of the way I use it. Square books. Randomizer, was it Wonder? Oh my gosh, February 2023. Wow, 2.5 years ago. Yeah, that's definitely one of my books that I haven't coloured in for the longest time. Started reading on Ascending. I might freak out, yeah. It looks very blue, but you can just about see it. So Enchanted Forest, I haven't coloured in for the longest time. That was 2022. That is kind of because I've abandoned the book. Johanna's Christmas. This last Christmas 2022 season. I didn't colour it the last 2 Christmases because I was too stressed out and didn't colour. This is the year though. I'm going to be back in Johanna's Christmas this year. Magical Jungle was my first book. That was January 2023. Nature Mandalas, that will be changing very, very soon because I coloured 2 pages this month. One was, they were both whips. One just had a tiny bit left to do, and then Worlds of Wonder 2023, World of Flowers, April 2023, Colormorphia 2023, Seasons, I am planning on colouring a page in that this month too. That's May 2023. Worlds of Wonder, yeah, quite a few books I haven't touched in over 2 years. I'm actually planning on creating a tag video. I've got the questions all planned out. I just need to film the video and prep it. Oh, my pen was very juicy there. I pre-ordered the Halloween Hannah Carson book on iMusic. I was surprised that it was a pretty good price. The book was 28 Canadian dollars and shipping only 18 Canadian. I think Canadian's a lot, the exchange rate is quite high. Like that's a lot more than what we pay. Because for us, the book was £15, shipping was £6 in total, $5.99. I'm pretty sure last year, I think the shipping's gone up. Pretty sure last year it was £5, like $4.99 rather than $5.99. But because me, Zoe and Steve ordered together and split the cost of the shipping, it was £2 each, which is definitely much nicer. So it's £17 something altogether. I bought most of my Korean and Japanese books from Etsy, and wow, the shipping was expensive, but they're lovely books. That's why I missed Book Depository, as the shipping was free or a good price for the Korean and Japanese books. Yeah, I think, Zoe, didn't you the other day look at how much a couple of books from Amazon Japan versus Etsy cost, and the price difference was crazy because Etsy doesn't like group shipping together, whereas Amazon Japan, you kind of have your flat rate. It's about £22, like the flat rate for shipping a book. And then it adds approximately £2 per extra book you get. That's for the UK anyway. I can't speak for anywhere else in the world. So when you add together the cost of the books is so cheap on Amazon Japan. So many of them are like £6, £7, £8, like less than £10 a book. So then when you add the shipping together, it's about £12 a book. Like, it's really not that bad. It's like very reasonable for such a lovely quality book. So I think it's more, people see the shipping price and they go, oh my gosh, but you don't actually look at the price of the books necessarily and think, okay, but I'd get a mythographic which can be 15, 17, 18 pounds, and yeah, it's the prices of stuff on Amazon Japan isn't actually that crazy. And the same on Aladdin, the books there are so cheap. It's just, well, the shipping gets you. I think especially from Aladdin, more so than Amazon Japan. It's a little bit more reasonable than Amazon Japan in my opinion. I hope I don't have duties though to pay, or I have no idea. I've never had duties to pay, but I can't speak for Canada. Canada is 54p. That's kind of what I was thinking, like just over half kind of thing, half as much. I wanted to buy the Clara Markova postcard book, but it doesn't ship to Canada. No. Yes, it was like a £20 difference from shipping versus on Etsy versus Amazon Japan. I think it's about $30 per book from Etsy for me versus £17 per book from Amazon Japan. Yeah, and it's crazy how much Etsy charges, and I think it's fair enough when you're getting it from different sellers, but when it's the same seller, they should do some kind of discounted or calculate the shipping rate at checkout and bundle things together. Yeah. It's too bad Etsy sellers won't ship media mail if within the States. I'm waiting for tariffs to start affecting us here in the States. Yeah. I watched Bailey J, who is a small business owner in Canada, an artist, and she's covered the tariff situation quite a lot, and it is absolutely awful. This flat rate thing is terrible. The fact that the minimum flat rate for packages that companies can opt for is $80, and if you're in one of the higher brackets, which Canada is, $200 per package. And if you've ordered $30 of product, you're not going to want to be spending that much on just tariffs just to get it into the country. Oh, it's ridiculous. They're absolutely robbing people. I've had this conversation with my mum, and the idea Trump had was good. The fact that they want to have more kind of American manufactured and made things, but it's not the big companies that are going to struggle. It's the small businesses. It's the consumers that have to pay these tariffs. And he doesn't think of that. He just sees it as, oh, well, this is going to boost business for America. No, it's going to worsen business for America. You rely so much on imported things, not just from China, from all over the world. Everyone does. And to just punish your citizens and small business owners from outside of the country who don't know what to do because packages are getting rejected, and then they are the ones that have to pay for the postage when it returns to them. It's really, really bad. So I do feel sorry for everyone. Pomodore from Etsy has her own site now. She does Japanese books. Yeah, Pomodore was the one you were testing that was £20 more than Amazon Japan. Don't get me started on Trump, lol. Yeah, it's like the idea was sound. It's like, yeah, trying to promote American made products. Fair enough, lovely. But the way he's implemented it, awful. And he seems to have no idea what he's doing, does he? Like, he's just kind of making these rules willy-nilly, and oh, it's terrible. Tariffs should always be applied to specific industries, not broad-based like this. Yes, exactly. So say it's for manufacturing imports, produce, say, or not small businesses, not people sending whatever they do. Oh, it's awful. Like, the big companies are never going to be the ones that suffer from it. It's the small businesses. Okay, I think I am getting there with this. You're going to bed. Good night all. Kiss kiss. Good night kiss. And over here in the UK we have the Trump wannabe, Nigel Farage. Yeah, that's how he rolls. None of it was based in sound economics. Yeah, he just has ideas and then just puts them out and implements them in terrible ways. Yeah, good night, Amanda. Have a good sleep. Never mind having to import steel, iron, wood, and to build places to make USA products. It/he is so stupid, and that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. I didn't vote for anyone because none of them deserve to be in office. Everywhere's just terrible. It really is. You think, like, how hard can it be? And apparently very, very hard. I'm going to add a bunch of dots around here to create that kind of frothy look. But I'm just about getting there to the final little details on this page. I am done. I could be adding white paint pen highlights forever. Let's add some shinies to the diamonds. There we go. My friend was the candidate in the general election last year and he won. He's part of the government. Oh, that's quite exciting. Oh, and you will be sharpening the harmonious a lot. They wear down quickly. I noticed when I was swatching them that they're very crumbly. Very, very crumbly. I just put my hand in the dots I've just done, but that's fine. It's the trouble, I kind of go all over the place when I'm doing white paint pen highlights and then I end up smudging it because I'm impatient. There we go. Oh no, I've just decided I want to add a highlight to this down there. Now there we go. I may add more bits off camera. Oh, I've just noticed it's very, very dotty down here. Not dotty, liney. There we go. Just add a bit more movement down there. Yeah. Beautifully done, thank you. Oh no, Tesco meal deal going up to £3.85 on club card or £4.25 without. Gone are the days of the £3 meal deal when that was such good value for money. It's £3.60 at the moment, so going up to £3.85. Oof. Not great. Not great, is it? But here we are done with this page. I absolutely love how it turned out. Definitely a little brighter than this one, especially looking at the camera there. I really, really enjoyed colouring this, and it's got me excited to colour lots and lots more pages by this artist, because it was really a fun page to colour. And spoiler for my randomizer video, the other book got randomised. Little spoiler. Soon it won't be cheeky anymore. It'll be, do you want a spenny meal deal? I mean, still so much cheaper than anywhere else though, let's be real. It's like gone are the days of that £3 Subway meal deal where you could get a sub and a drink for £3. Now it's probably like £7. You like mine better? Oh, thank you. I mean, I like and appreciate both of these, but yeah, mine's definitely my own, which is always good. I think it would be really hard to replicate it identically. I think you need to mix paints if you wanted to get an identical replication, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. But let me grab the book that I am colouring in next stream, which will be on Friday. is this one, the Greek mythology colouring book by, I always forget, Yoshimi Sekiguchi. And the page I am doing, or planning to do, is none of them. It's quite a simple one, this one, of Apollo falls in love with Daphne. And I'm going to be using the, let me move this one out of the way. I am going to be using the Castle Art Harmonious pencils. And I think it's going to work really, really nicely on this page. Got these sagey greens for the leaves. Use some purples on her dress. Maybe add some kind of like blue leaves in there. Got some good skin tones as well. Not sure what I'm going to do with the background yet. That will probably be left till last. But yeah, I am looking forward to this. So that is going to be in just a couple of days' time on Friday stream. Let me grab this one back for us to look at whilst I sign off, as it is 10:05 and it'd be nice to get ready for bed a little bit earlier tonight. Subway for me and Steve, 2 6-inches, 2 bags of crisps and 2 drinks is over £20. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah. But here we go. That is it for today's stream. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. It's always a lovely fun time colouring with you all and chatting with you all. I've really fallen in love with streams, so you can always expect to see more from me in the future. And if you have watched or are watching my autumn randomizer video and there are some specific books you'd like to see me colour on stream, comment them below in that video. I would love to hear what you would like to see me stream from those books, because I will be picking from those selection of books for the next 3 months. So lots of opportunities for pages to colour from there. But yeah, good night to everyone. Have a good rest of your day. And thanks for joining me. Bye everyone.